Go. Yo, 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 this is your homeboy Freddy Freeze Lopez back again. As promised, here we are talking about World Cup soccer. I'm in a different venue. You don't see my hip hop stuff at the back, but today it's about soccer, sports. We love sports. As you know, I'm a hip hop guy, but I also like soccer, basketball, you name it, we're there. So today I got a special guest. I got a player that I know in a few years. His name is Dave. I'll let him introduce himself in a second, but it's one of those players that you like to have in your team that he's pretty much the back end of your team. You need someone to clean up the back, he'll clean it up. You need direction, he'll give you direction. He'll You want a rough play, he'll give you the rough play. And also he's one of the guys who stabilizes the back mentally. As a defender, you have to be mentally strong. And I found that Dave is one of the players that I've coached and I've known for a while that fits that profile. And he's at a level where when you look at him play and say, man, what are you playing? Just men's league. But of course, things in life change it differently. But it's one of the players that I would say, if given the opportunity somewhere else, he could be playing pro, semi-pro, fourth division somewhere in Europe. But again, things change in life, so that's what it is. So, anyways, enough of me, enough talking from my end. Introduce yourself, please.
Hey guys, my name is David Nichols, center back for City FC. Um, I'm 27 right now, born in '98. I was born in Toronto, graduated from Centennial College where I played OCAA. And yeah, I've met Coach. Coach has been there for me since day one, taught me a lot. Yeah, I'm grateful to have him as a coach. Every single year I want him back. So I've been there. He's taught me a lot. He got me through certain obstacles and everything in the game that's better myself and also my teammates. So I'm grateful to have him.
Thank you. Thanks, Dave. Thanks for that intro, and thank you so much for the kind words. Now let's get into soccer. Now you've been playing since I guess U5, under
Yeah.
five soccer. You started house league. Where did you grow up? What area of Toronto did you grow up with?
I grew up in Toronto, Rexdale,
Oh, Rexdale, West
in
End.
Etobicoke. Yeah,
Okay.
so I started playing soccer around maybe 7 years old. I played
Mm-hmm.
for Weston Wolves. It's a rep team.
Yep.
After that, I went to high school. I went to Don Bosco in
Oh,
Rexdale,
yep.
where I played since grade 9 to grade 12. Immediately when I started Don Bosco since grade 9, I went to varsity. So varsity is from grade 11 to 12. So I
Okay.
played with the older guys. So I had a lot of experience with those guys, and they taught me a lot. Where I got multiple offers after for colleges. I got some offers from Fleming College, Centennial College, and also Queens in New York. But
Okay.
I'm a family oriented person, right? So I decided to
Correct.
stay with my family, and then
Okay.
that's where I went to Centennial College, where I did sports management.
Okay. So currently you're playing for what team in Toronto? And what league?
City FC, City
Which
FC, Mississauga.
Mississauga, which is City Boys, right?
Yeah, City Boys. Yeah,
City Boys Soccer Club.
yeah.
Okay. Wanted to ask you in terms of how did you become a defender? Was it a player you followed, or something you liked, or what is it about defending that you like?
Well, when I first started playing soccer from elementary to high school, I was always a forward. I was playing as a left wing and right wing.
Okay.
When I got the offer from Centennial, his name is Coach David. The Centennial had a really bad injury with center backs, and
Mm-hmm.
he told me he came up to me after training and said, "Hey, David, I think you would be a really, really great center back. Can we transition you from wing to center back?" And I played my first game as a center back against Durham College,
Mm-hmm.
and ever since that, it was fantastic. I had no issues. I really loved the position.
Okay.
As people know me, my role model is Robin van Persie. He's a striker for Netherlands, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I was always a forward type of person, but since I studied Robin van Persie's all his techniques and all his positionings and whatnot, for as a center back, it became easy for me to stop attackers,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Mm-hmm.
So
Mm-hmm.
I started to become a center back, and ever since then, it was excellent for me. I think that was a fantastic change for my career.
Okay.
So I would say, yeah, like my role model is Robin van Persie, but in today's game, I really look up to Ibu Konate from Liverpool and
Okay.
Virgil van Dijk. So I've been studying them a lot, and it's been, like I said, it's been great. Center
Mm-hmm.
back is a really, really tough position. Like you said,
Mm-hmm.
you have to be mentally strong and you have to be in there for your teammates and whatnot. So
Mm-hmm.
it's really taught me valid experience in my career.
Now, in terms of I know you're in touch with World Cup and all that.
Yeah.
What is your favorite team? Or what team do you follow in terms of World Cup,
I've
regardless of the background you're from?
Yeah, I've been following the Netherlands
Hmm.
since, like I said, my role model is Robin van Persie, and he is
Okay.
from there. And Virgil van Dijk is also from Netherlands. But I
Okay.
do think I also been keeping a track of France.
Yeah.
France has been a very, very, very top team for years.
Okay.
So I've been looking them up a few times. I do think they're gonna be up there. I think France has the better chance of winning than
Hmm.
Netherlands, but also Canada's is really up there as well. I think they have a very good group that they can progress. I think they will go far in the tournament, but they
Hmm.
also have to they can't be as cocky as certain teams. They gotta
Hmm.
stay in there and be mentally strong.
Yeah. No, that's for sure. And I know Canada's got. I mean, I know we're in a tough group. I mean,
Yeah,
our first game is Bosnia, and
yeah,
I feel that Bosnia is one of those teams that's going to be like a dark horse.
yeah,
They're a very good team. Most of their players play in top European teams.
yes,
So once you put that together, it's not just any team. So I think our competition for our division is going to be tough. Uh, Hopefully we can get out of the pool, but I see it as a tough one. I don't
yeah.
know what in terms of uh, who do you think will be in the finals, World Cup finals?
It really depends on the group stages, because when, for example, I think a really, really good team can also always make third, and then they
Mm-hmm.
get put into the round of 16. And
Okay.
just depends on the brackets, to be honest, right?
Mm-hmm.
So
Mm-hmm.
you can always say that France and Spain might go into the finals, but they might be in the same bracket in the semifinals.
Correct.
So I really don't know. I do think France has a chance, but they really had a big injury blow this week
Mm-hmm.
with Hugo Ekitike. He torn his Achilles, so I think it's going to be a challenge for them. I think defensively they're still good, France,
Mm-hmm.
with
Mm-hmm.
Saliba and Kanate in the back.
Mm-hmm.
But like I said, I think it's going to be either France. Germany is a underdog as well.
They're always there. Uh-huh.
Yeah. But I think also Spain is very, very good.
Yes,
Their
Spain
midfield and
looks good.
everything. Yeah, so I really like France, like I said, but
Mm.
I don't really know who's gonna make the finals. So I don't want to
What
say that as yet.
What are your thoughts of Brazil?
I think Brazil's good. I really don't think because I know their goalkeepers have had a lot of injuries, like
Mm-hmm.
Allison and Anderson
Mm-hmm.
recently.
Mm-hmm.
And also their center backs. I don't know about their midfield. Casemiro's getting there in age.
Yep.
So I think it's going to be a struggle in the midfield, but they really have a great attack with Cunha, Vinicius, and obviously Rodrigo's not going to be there with the torn ACL. But
Uh-huh.
I think they're going to be good, but I think the max they'll go is probably quarterfinals.
Now, in terms of if we go back to the motherland, Africa, of course, what do you think of Ghana?
I don't think they have a chance.
No,
To
no.
be honest, like my dad's from Ghana, and I love my
Uh-huh.
Ghana people, but with our best star injured,
Yep.
Mohamed Kudus,
Yes.
he re-injured himself during training,
Okay.
so he's
Okay.
most likely out. So I really
Uh-huh.
don't think we have a good chance. I think in the group stage we have Croatia and England. So those are two teams that I really, really think we're going to struggle against. If we
Mm-hmm.
can make the third seed in our group and hopefully go through the round of 16 and goal differential,
Mm-hmm.
I think we will. That's the best chance we have is round 16 football.
Mm-hmm.
But like I said, we really, really have to be good defensively if we want to make it. If we want to have
Now,
a chance.
okay, good, good. Now, if we talk about Canada's team,
Yeah.
I know there's everybody's a big Alfonso Davies fan and all that. Personally, me, I think I mean he's a good player. Yes, we know he plays with Bayern and all that, but I think he's injury prone too easily.
Yeah.
I also think he kind of doesn't perform well under pressure.
Mhm.
So which Canadian player you think is going to be standing out for Canada? Besides, let's put Alfonso away, somebody
Yeah.
we can depend on, whether striker, forward, mid. Who do you think?
There's two guys that three. But I've been studying these two players. I also know one of their brothers,
Yes, we
Tani.
know. Yes, we know that.
Tani's a fantastic striker. I think
Yep.
with his experience now, where he's in Spain, I think
Spain.
he's really gonna go off in the World Cup. I think he's a hungry player. He gets in the box very well. He's a very high. He's a tough person to mark for defenders. I also know
Mm-hmm.
Tejan Buchanan. He's also good, but I think he needs to get his fitness up, right?
Yep.
With all his injuries and whatnot. But the main player I think is gonna make a big difference. And like I said, defense wins you championships, in my opinion. Is Kamal Miller.
Uh-huh.
Kamal Miller is a very like I watch his games. Right now he's on Portland.
Mm-hmm.
He's a great defender. He's a commander in the back, and he just does the whole works as a defender. So I think defensively, if he can get the defense on track and play his game, I think he'll make a big difference for Canada.
Great, great. I went to the game to the Iceland game versus Canada, and I mean, I grew up in Canada just like you. We watching the Canadian team, but I'm finding that out of all the Canadian team players that we have, yes, they're big, yes, they're strong, yes, they're fast. We get it that, but I think they're lacking creativity.
Yeah,
Like I don't see a midfield where creates, except when I see the new kid Flores or
yeah,
Osorio come in. I
mhm,
see some of a change of more creativity, which fits into what we're lacking. I
yeah,
I know the Canadians, our Canadian system. We've seen players just all they do is run,
yeah,
you know, just patterns, and they're tactical players. They're so once we get into the creativity 1v1, I don't see too many players having good qualities, except
yeah.
for Osorio and Flores. I don't know if I'm right about that. What do you think? How
Um,
critical
I,
is the midfield for Canada?
yeah, I agree. And like you said, Flores. I watched that one game with him, and he was
Hmm.
fantastic. I love his game. He's a fantastic player.
Hmm.
I think recently he just had a big, like a pretty bad injury. So
Hmm.
I'm pretty sure he'll miss out on the World Cup, which is a big blow for Canada. But like I said, I agree with the lack of creativity. I think in Canada, and as a whole of Canada, I think we have really good creative players.
Hmm.
I just think that the system of Canada and the Federation of Canada needs to, like for example, CPL. They have fantastic players, right?
Hmm.
I played with a few in college and whatnot. So I know that Canada has really good playmakers. But like I said, like you said, they lack creativity, which is a bummer, right?
Hmm.
But like I said, I don't know. I think Canada just needs to do a little bit better recruitment in their team. I
Hmm.
think they have what 2 3 weeks to recruit their final roster
Yeah,
for the World Cup. So I
correct.
think they need to do that, right? So
Hmm.
it's all up to Canada.
Correct. Now going back, now we talk about Canada now, but if we go back to your timeline when you started playing rep soccer and
Yeah.
started training in Toronto, Western Rexdale, what I mean, I think that our Canadian system lacks a lot of opportunities for players who cannot afford to pay the money to play.
Yes.
This is what I've seen from players that I've coached, players that I've had before, even players like yourself who have a certain level of skill. And then after once you get into rep, it becomes one of those job things where it becomes expensive.
Yeah.
And I don't know, but I'm starting to see that a lot of it has to do with money, not about the
Yes.
skill anymore.
Yeah.
If you can afford to go to those European tours or South American tours, I mean, not everybody can afford those kind of
Yes,
fees.
I agree. Yeah.
So, what are your thoughts as a player, young player, or a young man growing up? And I'm sure you're going to be coaching soon as well.
Yeah. Like you said, I think it's all about money. And I think that's all what Canada thinks of. I think Canada needs to look at other countries and as like Spain, France. I've seen a lot of their academies just going all over the place.
Mm-hmm.
with opportunities, right? So I
Mm-hmm.
think Canada needs to give these young players better opportunities. It's not always about money. I know equipment and renting fields are expensive, but I think it's worth giving a shot to these young players so they
Mm-hmm.
can grow, teach them the right game, and because at the end of the day, it's gonna benefit the country. At the end of the day, getting the best players, right?
Correct.
It's gonna bring you a lot of trophies, a lot of success, and that's where the money's gonna come from, right? If you win a World Cup, you're getting so much money from FIFA, right? So at
Correct.
the end of the day, it's just I do think they need to give better opportunities to the young kids. I know their Toronto FC Academy is very,
Mm-hmm.
very good. I've been watching
Mm-hmm.
their games as well. They beat Bayern Munich, FC Barcelona.
Okay.
Yeah, so they've been pretty good. But like I
Mm-hmm.
said, I think the federation and everybody, like the rep teams, they need to cut it out with the money things because not everybody has money right now, especially these tough times with the economy and whatnot. And it sucks for the young kids, right? So
Correct.
they have the talent, but they
Mm-hmm.
just the lack of opportunity is unfortunate.
Now we have I have a question for you. I know we're reading and we're hearing, and I don't know if you've been there, but you're talking about BMO.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts of the setup we have with BMO? I mean, using the structure, using what?
Mhm.
I mean, personally, it looks like it doesn't look good. I don't know,
Yeah.
just for a World Cup, kind of hosting city.
Mhm.
What are your thoughts? What do you
I
think?
think I think for my opinion, I think it was a rush job, last
Hmm.
minute thought. I think with the city, with everything going on, with money crisis and everything, I think they put that as a last resort. And
Hmm.
then when they found out they don't have enough time to make actual good ground for the World Cup, I think
Hmm.
they just rushed everything, right? Which sucks because the World Cup is based. Some games are going to be based in Toronto, BMO, right? So it has to
Correct.
be. I think you need to make it a very, very, very good and nice ground for everybody. And like I said, if you want to generate money, you gotta spend the money, right? So I think it was a rush job from the city of
Hmm.
Toronto. I think they need to do a better job. I think they still have time.
Hmm.
Um, 3, 4 weeks, I think they can get it done, but they just need to put all their effort in and take this more serious.
Hmm. Definitely. Now
Yeah.
going back to the World Stage, Champions League.
Yeah.
Uh, who are your final two teams
I think
from what we
um
saw this week?
this week I think Bayern Munich I think is gonna win it all.
Hmm.
They're very good. I believe if they can stop PSG, they will win it all, regardless if they're playing Atletico Madrid or Arsenal.
Hmm.
I don't think Arsenal has it in them to make it to the finals, but at the same time, I seen what Barcelona did to Atletico,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
I do think Atletico has some weak points
Hmm.
that Arsenal can break, but I think Arsenal is more focused on Premier League at the moment,
Hmm.
as they're dropping points and whatnot. So I think that's their main focus. But I do think Bayern Munich will win. I think they have a fantastic attack. It's really hard to beat them. They're very strong at the back with Upamecano,
Hmm.
Jonathan Tah.
Hmm.
As you know, Alfonso's not there; he's injured. But still, I do think they're an amazing team. But if PSG do beat them, I also do think PSG will win. I think PSG really gave our Liverpool a run for their money.
Correct.
So yeah, it's I think it's either between those two teams. I do not
Hmm.
think Atletico or Arsenal will win. I
Hmm.
think it's going to be Bayern Munich or PSG.
Going back to the World Cup, who do you think is going to get the golden boot?
I think Harry Kane.
Uh, yeah,
Yeah,
very good striker.
yeah, really good striker. Like I said, if Ghana does not come up really strong defensively, I think they will torch them.
Hmm.
Unfortunately, like I said, I love my Ghanaian people, but I you have to state the truth sometimes. And
Hmm. Hmm.
I don't think Ghana really has a really good defense or a goalkeeper. And
Mm.
giving Harry Kane space and all those opportunities, he will give you a hat trick, right? And with
Yeah.
Croatia too, I think Croatia's a strong team.
Hmm.
But defensively, I think they're kind of weak with their best defender injured right now.
Hmm.
So I really think Harry Kane can bring it home. If not Harry Kane, I do think Kylian Mbappe has been great this
Yeah,
past
he's been
couple
good.
weeks. Yeah, this past couple weeks. So I think it's between those two.
Excellent. Are you going to any games, or are you think you'll be able to go to any games?
I was planning to go on games, but we'll see.
Hmm.
I don't wanna say I'm going yet, but we'll
Yep.
see. Hopefully I will.
Okay, that's great. That's great. Now this year, this year you're playing again. This year again. I think you're playing same league as last year again,
Yes,
right?
correct.
And how do you feel? Are you comfortable? You're feeling good about this year? How do you feel
Yeah,
about your team?
I think our team is okay.
Hmm.
I think we have a lot to work on
Hmm.
as as a unit.
Hmm.
I think this year I think we have more players to fit different types of roles
Hmm.
and play multiple positions. So that's always a good thing.
Hmm.
I think I have to give my praises to Tyrese. Every day I see him in the gym.
Hmm.
Every
Hmm.
single day he's trying to get better and better every day, and I think he's gonna have a breakout season this year, regardless of the position he plays. Also, Josh, I've seen him putting in the work in indoor as well.
Oh, that's good.
Kobe as well, and Kojo and all those guys. So I'm happy. I just want the team to succeed. Obviously, we had a very, very difficult season last year. Um, and I think as a team last year, we were not committed, as you know. And I think commitment really stands out for our team
Hmm.
because I remember 2 years ago when we had Tifa and all those guys, what our commitment was there, and
Correct.
I feel like nobody can stop us, that team, right?
Yeah.
But unfortunately, players do grow
Yep.
and want to experience new challenges.
Correct.
So last year was a very, very big struggle
Hmm.
for us this year, but this year I really, really do think that we have a chance to winning the league and the cup as well. So, like I said, I'm gonna be here for the team.
Hmm.
I'm gonna be here for the team and try my best to. I'm gonna give it all this year.
Final question I have for you for today. What advice would you give younger guys, younger players coming up from let's say U8 up to U15? Because that's really the age where you really find out who you are in terms of soccer. What advice would you give them?
My advice is to stay hungry, always be committed, be consistent, always work in your game.
Hmm.
Don't let anything bring you down. It's going to be ups and downs in this game, and the bad obstacles will always bring you up. And I think you just got to keep your head up and keep going. Push yourself to the limit.
Excellent. Well, we got to the time where we need to say goodbye. I want to thank you for your time, and I want to thank you for opening up about your soccer line and about you and what you like and teams and all that. It's a great fun. I think it's a great time for Canada, for soccer fans, players, coaches, or anybody who's involved in the sports. I mean, we're at the world stage, so all we got to do is enjoy the game and keep doing it. I want to thank you for your time. And any final words?
Thank you for having me, Coach. I appreciate it. Hopefully, I'll be on more episodes. And yeah, peace and love.
Thank you.
Thanks,
Much love.
Coach.
Bye.
Much love. Okay, bye.